to get underway in Baxter Springs next month. It'll highlight the city's history. The $7,500 1,200 square foot painting being covered by a state grant and will be painted by world-renowned artists from Joplin, A.J. Wood, and his son Jordan. It all should be done by September. When you see news, call or text our tip line at 417-208-9TIP. For News Talk KZRG, I'm Ty Albright on KIX 102.5.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon with a high near 93. Partly cloudy and low 70s tonight. Sunshine and 95 for Friday. Sunshine and 97 for Saturday.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar is just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
70 in Fidelity, 70 in Pittsburgh, 72 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Time now for the KIX Kids Pledge, and today we're featuring Gabby from Joplin.
Expeditions to the United States America. To the favorite, which is sounds America. We nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all.
Okay, somebody go get a towel because Jen's a puddle over here on the
so
floor
cute.
now. Good job, Gabby. And if you'd like your kids to be on the KIX Kids Pledge, just go to the website and go to the Morning Kicks page. Click on the button there to find out how to upload your audio.
You've got about 15 more minutes to go get signed up for the KIX Summer Ticket Shootout with the GA passes to the Born and Raised Festival.
It's going to be happening September 13th through the 15th in Pryor, Oklahoma.
So text the word tickets to 417-623-1025 to get entered to win.
And we'll find out who the winner is in just 18 minutes.
Here's Chris Young.
On KIX 102.5.
Okay, well, that was just precious. Precious. Good morning.
America.
America.
That's it.
Morning, Jimmy. Good morning, Megan. Morning, Tom. Morning, Christy. Good morning, Tiffany. How you doing? Happy Thursday, which is what I thought yesterday was, like all day.
So all you guys have been sending us all these money coins and everything for so long that it's actually accumulated.
Thank you for that, guys.
Yeah, really, really. So yesterday we finally...
Oh, can you fix the chat for TikTok? It's the little cattywampus. Morning, Shalala. Good morning, Zeke. We don't need to see their faces. Screw back over. Oh, have we? Oh. There you go.
Anyway, we finally arranged a way that we could access that, and we will now be utilizing that to pay for Jen's movie rehab assignments.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
So thank you guys so much for helping with that. That's
So
amazing.
you guys are literally paying for what she watches, which you may want to rethink.
Thanks for sharing the video, Megan. Tiffany says, been sick the last couple of days, so I've been sleeping in until 9 and not able to watch the live.
That's
Tiffany.
why you've been sick, Tiffany. That is why. That's your illness. You've got a deficient morning kick-itis.
It's true. It's a thing that happens. Are you on the mend, though? Are you feeling better?
Are you on the men?
Mend.
Why would she be on men?
Are you on the mend?
Not unless she's feeling better. Are you just on random men, Tiffany?
That's not what I meant. Whoa, Major's even on early. Good morning, Major Woody.
Woody's here early.
Thank you for the gift, Christy.
Heck with this whole 5 a.m. stuff. He's here.
Morning, Kenda. Thank you for the gift, Megan.
So, speaking of Major, he's not brought this up, but I'm going to.
Uh-oh.
The Mirage is closing in Vegas.
Oh, that place is iconic.
Yeah.
Wow, why are they closing it?
So, who knows? The floor's about to give away. I don't know. But as a result of this, the Mirage and Woody, I think that you should have to go win some of this for us since I'm the one that told you about it. They are giving away $1.6 million in prizes
Woo.
by law. They
Wow.
have to give it away. They cannot take it when they close. By Nevada state law, says that before a casino can close, it has to hand out all of their big cash prizes in unclaimed progressive jackpots from both slot machines and games.
Wow.
So the progressive
Get you
jackpots
some.
are owed to players and gamblers, and under Nevada state law, any remaining balances must be paid out before they shut their doors. So it all must go. The giveaways began on Tuesday with $200,000 in guaranteed winnings doled out during the slots each day through today.
Major says his friend already told him to go win some money. For
Yeah.
him.
On Friday and Saturday, tomorrow and Saturday, that's going to rise to $250,000. And then on July 16th, the slot prizes will total $100,000 and a total of $400,000 awarded on table games Friday and Saturday.
Wow.
It's going to be
Morning,
converted to a new Hard Rock hotel and casino is why they're closing.
Oh, that's kind of cool, though.
And by the way, handcuffing yourself to a slot machine or game table is not allowed.
Thank you for the follow, Jack. Welcome. Thank you for the gift, Melissa.
Just to make you even more freaked out, they've decided that all their buffets will have fresh food for a while.
What?
Yeah.
What?
They're hoping that the noise of the slot machines will drown out the sound of the managers crying.
Yeah, Major makes a good point. He says, I don't really want to be around that many people who are fighting to win money.
Same.
Totally understand
Oh, what
that.
a nightmare that would be.
Yeah.
Let's put it in layman's terms anyway. You are still going to walk out with less money than you walked in with.
Oh, I'm sure. Totally. Tiffany's feeling a little better, not 100%. I'm glad that you're headed that way, though.
And way to stay relevant, Mirage. Hard Rock Casino Hotel. They ought to be opening a Korean boy band casino on Mongolian Grill. That would be a little more relevant.
Probably,
but,
yeah.
Hard Rock casinos are such a 80s, 90s thing.
You don't think they have the
The
reputation
draw
that
power
they used to?
The same draw power that MTV has.
Yeah.
I think they're about the same.
It's a nostalgia thing, maybe?
Yeah, it would definitely be.
Morning, Sweetie Rose.
Well, they were when they first opened, but
Where's Luna this morning? Is Luna going to come hang out again?
she probably doesn't remember us. I mean, what? It's possible. Already forgotten this.
Morning, plants.
Definitely not.
Did they do that to the Riviera? Or
I
Riviera?
assume this is a Nevada state law. I mean, state law says they have to give away all of the money that's been allocated. So there is a state gaming law that says a certain percentage of money brought in has to be turned into winnings. So as a result of that,
Morning,
they
Nathan.
cannot close and keep that percentage. It has to be given back into and they're closing next week. So they've got to get rid of all that money. It all must go.
What's the answer, Major? Major would know better, I think, than we would. Morning, Cappy.
Answer to what? To the Riviera? If it's a Nevada casino, it has to.
Learn something new every day. Welcome to Morning KIX. Okay, here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, a high near 93. It's 72 in Joplin.
And we're getting you signed up to win Born and Raised Festival weekend passes for all 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, September 13th through the 15th in Pryor, Oklahoma.
This includes over 35 artists. Cody Johnson will be there. Hank Williams Jr. Dwight Yoakam's going to be there, too.
Yeah, and many, many other artists. And all you have to do to get signed up to win is text the word tickets to 623-1025.
And we're going to find out who the winner is in just 12 minutes.
Here's Luke Bryan.
On the 4 states #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. All right, got some bad news.
Thank you for the double taps. Thank you for all the likes,
we
guys.
were telling you that next week we would have Billy Currington tickets up for
Don't
grabs.
give us bad news. I don't want bad news.
Billy Currington will not be happening at Buffalo Run
What?
Casino. Yep.
They
It's been
just
canceled.
announced it. Okay.
I know. They just announced it, and it's something that had apparently been in the works for the past 2 years. So they originally scheduled him, and then something happened. They were unable to. I can't remember what it was.
So Billy's okay. It's not like a health issue.
It all started when they accidentally double booked. They booked Billy
Morning, Monty.
Currington and a big rodeo thing at Buffalo Run.
Yeah.
And so they had to put it off till the next year. And then the next year, he had gone through some management turnover and changes, and they were unable to keep that date. So they scheduled it for this year, and then I guess there were all sorts of hurdles they had to overcome just to get to here. And then for whatever reason, yesterday, I guess it fell through. So
Morning,
will
Dolores.
not be happening. So as a result of that, instead, we are changing our schedule again. Luke Bryan is who we will be giving away next week. We will be giving away
Ooh,
Luke Bryan.
Dorinda, did you hear that?
Yeah, at Thunder Ridge. And then it looks like the week of the 22nd, we'll be doing the Tough Monster Truck Tour tickets to Stomping Grounds. And then everything's up in the air after that because we've got another event, another casino that we are working on. So
We're working on it. That one's really exciting.
it's in the works. So we'll
Thank you for
hopefully
the
have
share,
some
Juan.
details soon.
Appreciate it. He's not the father, but they got him.
If that's the case, then we will then be able to go halfway through August.
Awesome.
That will put us through.
We
the
have so many tickets we're giving away.
16th. And I have all of these, with the exception of Post Malone, done. They are in the system.
Awesome.
Which means I'm going to
Good
have
for
to
you.
move them.
Oh, yeah. Wait. No fun. Morning, McLeaf.
We've got Luke.
All right. Let's pick us the winner, shall we? I'm ending the contest now.
Speaking of Jelly Roll, Tom, did you hear about him winning his lawsuit? So Jelly Roll has been in the middle of a name dispute with the wedding band Jelly Roll. Seriously, the Pennsylvania-based wedding band Jelly Roll, one word, has been in a lawsuit with country star Jelly Roll, two words, over the name. And I guess that a lawyer for the band said they had reached an amicable agreement and that the settlement terms were not this $, close $.
Are you saying he won, though?
No, in other words, they paid him off.
Yeah, I'm going to say. I'm sure that was just
They
a lot
gave
of money.
him a settlement amount, and they're like, okay, no problem. You can use the name too. They had it before him. They were famous.
It's different, but not the same. Hey, thank you for the follow, Phoenix. Glad to have you. Welcome.
And I guess they are pretty well known for a wedding band. I mean, they're nationwide.
Morning, Joey. Yeah, we've got casinos out here. We've got, especially down in
A lot,
Oklahoma, we've got a lot. I think there's a couple in Kansas.
There's one just 7 miles from here.
Yeah.
We don't have them in Missouri. We have them in Oklahoma and Kansas, though.
Yeah.
Ready?
Morning, Ty.
We're calling our winner.
That was good.
Hey, Mike. What's going on? I'm just sitting around here wondering what you're doing.
Putting my feet up, relaxing a little bit.
Whoa, what the heck was that? Are you... Oh, my goodness. What for? If we might ask. Hip surgery.
Well, I really hope she feels some relief, some better quality of life after that.
Hey, Mike, is that from carrying you on her hip for so long?
Randy.
I'm just asking.
Come on.
Well, hey, hopefully she's going to be all better by September 13th through 15th, because guess what?
You've just won GA passes to the Born and Raised Festival.
Woo! Yeah, you did, Mike. Hey, say, honey, you've got therapy. I'm going to be gone this weekend. Sorry.
Tell us who supports today's concert connection.
That was pretty good. He's got a good sense of
Yeah, he
humor.
does. All right, Mike. I think all I need from you is your street address, please. That was just a 14, right?
Or 410.
Okay. I got it now. And I think we've got everything else for you. Email, birthday, all that good stuff. So these will likely not be here until really, really close to the date, like a week before. So make sure to call our front office, though, and double check with them before you head down this way to come get them. 624-1025 is their number, and they'll be able to let you know if they're actually in or not yet.
Hey,
All right.
tell your wife we wish her the best. We'll keep you
Yeah,
guys
good
in our
luck today.
prayers, okay? Thanks.
Thanks, Mike.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, let's see here. I love his laugh. Like a pirate.
Hey, it's Tyreek. Morning, Tyreek.
You're going to have to move. Got tickets?
Morning, Kyle. I swear I didn't hear that. What did you not hear, Major?
One hand clapping. Right, Major?
What's a one-hand clap?
Close your eyes and I'll show you.
Oh, it's like a slap?
That's a good idea, though.
Major says, correct, Randy.
Huh?
I don't know.
Did you say correct?
I'm just confused.
I love it. And then he doesn't answer you.
Yeah, he does.
Finally, yeah. I got it. Oh, I love
That
his
was
laugh.
good. That was great.
It is to laugh.
I mean, Randy is correct.
About what?
About what? A one
One hand clapping?
hand clapping?
Of course I'm correct.
Is it a snap?
Look right here. See? I am correct.
Oh, no one needed to see that.
But, somebody needed to, Jen. That made someone's day. My armpit.
Tom says for once.
Shut up, Tom! And by the way, take off your mom's underwear. Come on.
Whoa! Hey now.
What?
This is a family show.
Right, Tom. Whoever. Don't lie to me, because I'll find out who you are.
Randy's head is swelling.
Oh, no, not again. I've got encephalitis. That's what that's called, by the
Morning,
way.
Steven. Oh, good. You just made Major's day. Apparently, he's an armpit guy.
Aren't we all?
To each their own, you know?
No! Take care of your trash, Jen.
Now, Randy.
Now. Sleep now. Sleep now.
Morning, Chad.
Peace. Peace, be still.
Armpit farts.
Oh, let's do it. Wait, let's do our song. Okay, that's enough of that.
9 seconds.
Someone's just now seeing the video scroll by going, what the heck is that?
Tiffany.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, a high near 93. It's 72 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in just 4 minutes.
But we've been getting you signed up to win those GA passes to the Born and Raised Festival.
I'm sorry. There's some weird stuff happening on the live video this morning. If you're not watching on there, well, bless your heart.
You're missing out on some stuff. We are live on TikTok,
Well,
YouTube, Facebook,
They're
Twitter.
missing out on, or are they more fortunate for having dodged?
I mean, they've missed a lot of armpit talk this morning.
There has been a lot of an inordinate amount of armpit talk.
we
And
don't normally talk this much about armpits.
No, we got this buddy of ours that watches from Las Vegas, and I blame it entirely on him.
I think that's fair.
That's
it's all
fair.
your fault, Major Woody.
So we have been getting you signed up to win Born and Raised Festival passes to go to Pryor, Oklahoma to see over 35 artists September 13th through the 15th. And it's time to contact
Eggs.
Thanks, Jen. It's time to contact our winner now. God.
You like eggs?
You messing with my oh no button again. You need to keep your hands off my oh no button.
I knew you loved eggs, but wow.
Lumpy eggs.
Gross.
Are you going to be all right over there?
No.
Wait, who are we calling?
Hello?
Hey, Mike. What's going on?
Not much. What are you doing?
I'm just sitting around here wondering what you're doing.
Putting my feet up, relaxing a little bit.
Whoa, what the heck was that?
No, I'm not really. I'm relaxing. I'm sitting in a doctor's office with my wife. She's getting ready to have surgery.
Oh, my goodness. What for? If we might ask.
Hip surgery.
Hip surgery?
Hip surgery. Yep.
Well, I really hope she feels some relief, some better quality of life after that.
Hey, Mike, is that from carrying you on her hip for so long?
Randy.
I just asking.
Come on.
Well, hey, hopefully she's going to be all better by September 13th through 15th, because guess what?
What's that?
You've just won GA passes to the Born and Raised Festival.
Yeah, you did, Mike.
Awesome.
Hey, say, honey, you've got therapy. I'm going to be gone this weekend. Sorry.
Tell us who's the 4 States Concert Connection.
KIX 102.5.
She just said Major Woody. I dodged his name all through that. we have a friend in Las Vegas, I said, not saying his name.
Gosh.
And
They're
she
going to call
said,
me into the office. I'm
she
going to get
said
to talk
she
to
had
you
a
today.
Major Woody on the radio.
Gosh,
You heard
why?
it. And then, did she
Major.
cover it and go on? No, she goes, ha, ha, ha.
Oh, my God.
Thank you, Major Woody, for having such a creative name that she could not avoid.
Oh, dear.
And then she said she's putting her feet up and all sorts of other. Wow, look at Megan. Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Oh,
well,
my.
it was good knowing you guys.
It was.
That was
I was
nice.
having trouble holding it together right there. I'm like, and then,
Eggs.
why will you not leave my Oh No button alone?
Is this more fun to play with you? No button.
eggs.
I like
All right, we got to
eggs.
redo this. I'm so sorry to all of you who have children.
Morning, Liz.
Oh, no. Like, what did I
Oh,
just do?
my gosh.
Yeah, right, Woody? You know what you did.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh no.
I knew as soon as it came out of my mouth, I was like, come back.
I
Come
know.
back.
She explained it after I did. I did eventually play it off of the video. But you guys were all going, oh, no. But you just sounded like you were from Minnesota, especially her. Wow, how were you doing it?
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Oh, no. And I'm like, what is with all the Minnesota talks? I never
Oh,
once
my gosh.
associated it with the button.
But going into that break, Tiffany about killed me. She
What
said
did
my
she
kid,
say? I went through there and looked. And
She
couldn't
said, my
find-
kids just laughed and repeated, ha ha, he said mom's underwear. So we're about to go on air. I read that, and it just went, woo, after that.
My mom doesn't wear any underwear.
Oh,
and
my
it's sad that you
gosh.
know that, Billy.
TikTok shop.
Yes.
We tried so hard yesterday for you to push it.
Sounds like my first 5.
Morning, Andrew. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for the gift,
Oh, my
Christy.
goodness.
Oh no.
Bless it.
Jimmy says she can't stop laughing. Neither can we. It was bad.
Oh,
What was
dear.
it we were doing yesterday? We got laughing so hard and couldn't quit.
Was it with the car doing the TikToks?
No, it was at the very end. The
Of the
very end of the
show?
show, yeah. We were laughing
That
so
was
hard.
a whole day ago, Randy.
I know. It's not even 8 yet. You're right, Megan. Well, we're going to burn out. Is what's going to happen.
Thank you, Melissa. Thank you for the
About 8
gift.
o'clock, we're just going to be sitting here like this.
Uh,
That's our humor quota for the day. That's it.
Morning, JD. So this is what we need to, when TikTok is like, hey, do you want to snip your video? And
Yeah, those little
those little
segments.
dudes.
But do you think it'll communicate, though?
I don't know. We got a lot of comments throughout that. Morning, Brandy.
Yeah.
So maybe.
So hopefully it recognizes it. I don't know that it'll communicate. And the problem I've noticed here lately with a lot of our humor that's happening on here, it entails things that happened 10 minutes ago. We
Yeah.
are big at revisiting things. And unfortunately,
That's
if you're
true.
just tuning in and you hear, I've got a Major Woody with my feet up, or whatever, TikTok shop, then you don't know what we're talking about or what it's in reference to.
Oh, bless
You've
it.
got to be in on the
Morning,
joke,
Southern
and that
girl.
means you have to be here a few days. Right, Woody? I mean, he can speak to this. He's relatively new.
Mm-hmm.
So how long was it before you felt like you were in on the joke or understood everything that was going on, Woody? Or how long were you going, what
do
are
you
they
feel
doing?
that
What
way
are-
yet? Morning, Kylie.
Do you wish you didn't?
Do you miss the way your life used to be?
I have to don't do that when I'm taking a drink of coffee.
In your new white shirt.
First day, he said, I felt the love.
Oh, good.
Guys, so can I show him my shirt?
Yeah, please do. Morning, lady.
Can you show him? I'll have to come over there and you'll have to use that camera. No,
Okay.
There's no other way for me to get up there and show it.
I mean, you can stand on the counter and kind of back up to it, but
I'm afraid of backing up with Major Woody on here. See, nobody's going to get that
Okay,
if they
see-
don't know what we're talking about.
Tiffany said
Amanda right now is going,
oh my gosh.
what?
Morning, Amanda.
What? Sorry, Amanda.
Tiffany says it took me about a week or two when I joined.
See?
Yeah.
So that, and to stick with it, I don't know that everybody's got the temerity that Tiffany does.
Ooh, temerity. That's a $10
Yeah.
word on a Thursday
Tiffany's
morning.
got some temerity. Now, she's taking antibiotics to get rid of it, and hopefully eventually it'll clear up. But
Yeah.
in the meantime,
The people who stick around, those are our kind of people.
That's a good point, Megan. Jimmy said love with a man.
Oh, my. I saw that. I was like, I'm not
Tiffany,
saying that one
or
out loud.
Timmy, I mean, okay, so the
I've already
back of
said-
my shirt. This is one of these shirts from Timu, okay?
Major says, when I first called, you guys were so excited. My own family doesn't get that excited.
Right. Okay, so there are these words right down here. I'll come over there and you can pull the camera down. So,
All right, guys, it's going to be a little bit of a headache. Hold on. We're moving the cameras.
read what it says.
Okay, hold on. I got to take the camera off. Straighten out your shirt. There you go. Can you guys read what that says?
Doesn't say.
Or doesn't say? And read it really slowly because I misread it as how I thought it was supposed to be at first, and that is not what it actually says. Yeah.
Swing and a miss, China. Whoa! It's like I'm adjusting the seat in the KIX vehicle all over again. Yeah. So, swing and a miss. Please read it, Jen.
Oh, please read it.
They want you to read it.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, that was bad.
Okay, they're saying no. Old people can't read that. Okay.
Well, it's supposed to say, I forget what it says, but it's missing letters and it's spelled wrong and it's
Here,
typical
turn
China.
around and I'll read it to him. Okay, here's what it supposedly says. Time works wonders, the ideal of life for ideal life. That's what it says. And here's what it actually says. Time works wonders, no E in wonders. The ideal of life, I for ideal life. It's random letters just thrown in there or missing.
Yeah. I didn't know that's even what it said. I couldn't
Yeah.
translate it. Yeah.
The
Swing
first
and a miss there, China. Swing and a miss.
Morning, DH. Hey, good morning, Nikki. How you doing?
They had one job. Actually, they had a number of jobs, but they're only 4 years old, the people working at that factory. So, well, possibly 6, maybe 6.
Morning, Neil.
They're 6 years old. 7.
Yeah, Tiffany says my head hurts from reading that.
Yeah. Hey, good morning, Neil.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Welcome
Baby
to KIX.
boomers thing. What's the baby boomers
What's
thing?
a baby? I don't know. His shirt?
Hi there, morning KIX. Well,
Hey,
hello, Dustin.
Dustin. How you doing?
It's Dustin, everybody.
Are you hanging out with us on YouTube again today? Awesome. What are you doing this weekend? Big plans? What was that? I'm sorry. Oh, you getting some kettle corn? I love kettle corn. That stuff is so good.
Do you know how many kettles they have to pick to make a thing of kettle corn? A lot.
See, Randy, that's not how that works.
Mhm.
It's a
I'm
popcorn.
pretty sure it is.
You
Morning, D.
goose.
White. Austin Beast.
All right, you want to hear some Garth this morning?
Okay.
All right, Dustin, we'll see what we can do for you, okay? Have a good one.
Bye, Dustin.
Bye-bye. Morning, Austin. We are doing fabulous. Thank you for
Wait a
asking,
minute. Let's
Neil.
stalk Neil. Let's stalk him. We're stalking you, Neil.
Why are you stalking
Can you smell
Neil?
that? Can you smell that?
Oh,
That's us
TikTok
stalking you.
shop. You need a better word than the S word.
Oh, stalking? Really? Gosh.
Probably.
TikTok, I mean,
We
hey,
are going to investigate. Investigate.
it's almost like living in Russia, where she's from, or whatever
not-
communist country,
Stop
where
it.
they control everything you think, say, and do.
Neil says, can I play a song? Like, can you request
Yes,
a song or
play
do you
a
actually
song.
want to play a song?
Play a song. Morning, Austin Beast.
Are you an artist?
Aren't we all? Doesn't life imitate art?
Whoa.
Oh.
We getting
What are
real
we
deep.
doing here?
This is probably not the time to be asking that. We are doing
Better than in 20 minutes.
an
Oh, we've got a
alternative to Shark
great
Week.
alternative to Shark Week. If you're not into all the sharks,
I don't know what to do with my hands.
You want a proof of that? Watch the big win thing.
I know. My hands are. Morning, Tracy.
We thought about stapling them together for her.
Ow. Hey, morning, Pam Cossie. How are you?
Can y'all play God Is? God Is? Who's that by? Morning, Tracy Lynn. You know Loretta Lynn?
Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
Good morning, Greg.
All Egyptian.
It's your Greg again.
Hey, morning, Greg.
Julie.
What is he watching on? Is he on TikTok?
Yeah.
I missed him signing on here. Morning, Julianne. Auntie?
Wow.
Auntie?
Auntie.
Auntie.
That was good. Morning, Desi.
Maybe West. Is that the name of the
Matthew West. Is it a Matthew West song?
Or is it just a maybe West?
Oh, he's a Kayan.
Happy birthday, Cody.
Happy birthday, Cody.
Morning, Desi. He goes, "Shh, I'm working. Okay, we won't acknowledge you here. Nobody look at Greg.
Well, thanks for having a song and hanging out at least.
Forged butter. Y'all ever had any
That
forged butter?
A beautiful
You have not?
name. Forged butter.
They would have noticed. Oh my gosh.
Oh, he's talking Kanye West.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, we don't play Kanye.
Yeah, let's talk about our format, friend.
We're a country station. Morning, Tyreek.
Where'd you go? Tyreek was here before.
Well, they
Morning,
probably
Queen
scroll
Davis.
on by and look for other things if there's anything better, and if not, then they're like, well, whatever.
What is with our storm tracker radar?
I don't know. It's all, and look at the way that it looks. Too.
That's what
I mean, it's like pixelated.
It's just a bunch of pixels on the screen. Dinner and a show.
show.
Morning, Andykins. And then play a good time. Give us a country song. We can do that one for you.
Filtered.
Oh,
I
it's filtered,
don't
all
know.
right.
I don't know. I think this had nothing.
I thought we switched to the other one.
Well, the problem is every time it restarts, it goes back
Oh,
to
it
your
defaults back to
preset.
Springfield.
So
Yeah. Morning,
we can
Mandy.
change the size. But it is a lot more accurate.
Neil says, play good time, please.
Good time. Bye.
Morning, JP. Yeah, actually, that's a great option, Megan.
Great.
She says, download the KIX app and you can vote for the next song. So you
Yeah.
can go and do that. Or you can make your request through the KIX app, Neil.
Thank you for that, Megan.
That's
So-
why she is the moderator. Morning, Jen B. Jen with one N, the way it's supposed to be. Thank you.
So let me show you what we're talking about here if you don't have the KIX app.
I have some help. Ooh, beautiful. Wow, nobody can hear you. Uh-huh. Oh, Randy, we got to go.
And there's more. Wait, there's more.
Morning,
One
Zach.
second. KIX 102.5. Then,
Oh, good catch.
yeah, I was watching.
Thank you for liking the live.
So where it says,
Morning, David. Welcome. Click here to pick your songs.
what we play on the morning takeover. Also,
Oh, thank you for following us, Neil. That's so
you can see
cool.
what's recently played right here.
Mm-hmm.
You can have it send you notifications to tell you when your favorite song is going to play.
Which
it's
is pretty
amazing.
cool.
And then you can pick what song you want to hear during the
Mhm.
takeover.
Thank you for liking the live, Major.
And look at this.
You guys haven't said that yet. We appreciate you.
So let's say you click on. Can you hear me with this over here?
I doubt they can hear it.
Let's say you click on the Thomas Rhett song.
Click on the Thomas Brett song.
Or let's go back. Let's go to the one that's playing right now.
Okay, go to what's playing right now.
Well, let's do Lady A.
Morning, Todd.
Okay, Lady A just played.
Okay, Lady A just played. Click on that.
It shows all their other songs.
Ooh, look at all their other songs. Wow, amazing.
Latest
Scroll,
information
scroll.
about them. They don't have any.
Oh, there's no latest information about them.
When we were on Thomas
They
Rhett,
just exist.
when we were on Thomas Rhett here, I noticed Like
this-
it's got social media, his latest tweet,
Ooh,
and
that's
other
cool.
social media information about them.
His
Yeah.
latest tweet, does it have to be a tweet? Can it be his
I don't
latest
know.
Insta or something?
I've seen Facebook on there before.
Major says, you're funny, Jen. You know we can't hear him. I know.
Yeah.
I
Touch
tried.
that app. You got to have your fingers on the app. You got to be pressing it and putting your finger on it,
Mm-hmm.
touching it. Morning, Todd. Morning, Todd.
Oh, that's cool. Jimmy walks with our app.
Nice.
I love that. Morning, Zach.
It really, really works well. And if you get tired, say, I want something besides music right now,
Mhm.
you can instantly access all of our podcasts from on the app.
I want to get us to 20 viewers this morning. Would you guys all share our live? Please help us to do that.
I don't think we've ever done
Morning,
that.
DJ.
Maybe day one. Then everybody's like, block.
Thank you for sharing the live, guys. Thank you so much. I think it would be so cool if we could get.
To 20.
To 20,
It would be.
you
And
know?
she is really good at hitting these goals. She's
Thank
done this
you.
before. It would be awesome to get to 20. I don't.
Morning, Austin.
And if we could win some of those people like Austin Huntsman over.
Ah, Neil,
coming
thank
back.
you. Neil's downloading the app. That is
Well,
so cool.
Neil,
Thank you.
awesome,
I
buddy.
love that.
Thank you. Yeah, if you want to download it, just search for KIX 102.5
Yeah.
in your app store.
Thank you guys so much for
It's
sharing the
absolutely
video.
free.
If you know anyone who you think would enjoy the show, you can send them a link.
Hey.
Invite them to come hang with us.
Hey, watch these idiots with me.
No,
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 you do
no, no.
not pay anything,
Don't pay
Neil. There is
anything.
no
It's totally
cost.
free.
They will not ask for any of your information or anything. The only thing that they may want is to know whether you want to get notifications from us or not.
All right, here we go.
When we do
8
contesting
seconds.
or when we have weather alerts. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 737.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs right around 93. It's 72 in Joplin.
And in the next hour, we're going to be talking, since it's vacation season, we're going to be talking about your worst motel or hotel experience. And we're not talking about your first marriage and honeymoon either. So,
Like you went and you're like, oh, there is something in the bed.
when I first moved here, we went to Country Fever one year, and we're hosting. Okay, so we had to be there all weekend long for it, and they put us into what we thought was a Holiday Inn.
What was it actually?
It was a holiday motel.
a little bit different.
Yeah, they were capitalizing on the name. The door would not lock.
Oh, no.
There were wet spots in the carpet. The bed had a dampness to it. It stunk
Oh.
so bad you couldn't breathe in there, and the door occasionally would just come open and swing open.
Oh,
to the
that's
room.
so creepy.
And I went and told them about it, and they would not fix it. They were not from our country, originally. So there was a communication breakdown, but they would not come and fix it.
So what did you do? Did you stay there? Or did you go
Yes,
to a
I stayed
different
there.
hotel?
I would put a chair in front of the door. There, you could not get another room. They were all booked up. There were no other hotels.
opt for a tent at that point.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
it
gosh.
was in a very sketchy neighborhood. So, yeah, that was one of my worst. But I've had a few while I was playing music on the road that were pretty sketchy, too.
Well, tell us your stories at 417-623-1025.
Shark Week is going on all this week, and John Cena's hosting. I actually watched part of it night before last.
How was
thinking,
it? Was it good?
No, it was not good at all. I thought maybe John Cena, but they ruined him just like they do everything on Discovery. So I'm like, there needs to be an alternative, something else those of us that could care less about sharks could watch during all this.
Like sea turtles or orcas or mollusks or something.
Mollusk, that. Oh, could you imagine what that would be like, a mollusk week?
You love Shark Week.
No, we
but
don't.
maybe you feel like you've seen all the cool footage already.
Yes, we have.
Introducing Mollusk Week. They filter the ocean, and some create pearls and are delicious in butter. Watch in real time how it looks like they're sitting there doing nothing. After Mollusk Week, don't miss Plankton Week.
Oh!
Everyone's
Ooh.
favorite itty-bitty creature that's eaten by almost everything in the ocean.
I thought Shark Week was getting boring. until I spent an entire week of my summer watching plankton.
You're going to love it when Michael Phelps races a starfish.
But a starfish isn't a mollusk or plankton. Also, it's pretty obvious who will win.
But you'll sit there for hours watching, just waiting to see the results anyway.
So true.
Wait, there's more.
Oh, does there have to be?
Coral Week. Watch the coral's beautiful colors and home to millions of species wither away as we continue to pollute the oceans. So stay tuned, because sharks aren't the only animals in the ocean, just the coolest.
And Neil requested Dirt on My Boots.
Dirt on my
Fabulous.
boots. Got it, buddy. Did you do it on the app?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Awesome.
Morning, Mrs. G. Welcome back.
Yeah, the app, we will never share your information, Neil.
No.
We will never farm it out or any of that thing. If you want to sign into it so that you can get notifications and everything, we promise we will never do that.
Mm-hmm.
We guarantee you that. We do contests on the app every now
Morning,
and then.
Elmer.
Where, speaking of, what have we not done yet this
We have another.
week?
Four-pack.
Of tickets. So I want to give those away on here this morning.
Yeah,
so we can be
absolutely.
done with that. We have the Joplin Outlaws. Our minor league baseball team is playing their games this weekend, and we want to we want to give you a family 4-pack of tickets
Morning,
to
Floyd.
somebody on the live video today.
Now, you do have to be local to
Yeah.
win these.
So sorry you're out, Major Woody, unless you're coming to Joplin this weekend. Not likely, let's be honest. Christy
Oh,
said
Christy
she
says-
would go.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, first mention right there. Christy, give us a call, and we'll
Love
get your
it.
info down, and you can come get your tickets. Done, it's done, it's done.
All right, let's.
So
Cool.
my doctor,
Morning, Juju.
who lives right across the street from, he doesn't live there. His offices are there.
Close enough.
So he come up to the door this morning. He's a big dude. He's a big older guy. He brought us donuts this morning, as he sometimes does. And there's a Harley Davidson sitting out front. I don't know who it belongs
I
to.
have no clue who that is. It's a great looking bike.
But I didn't realize. And his car apparently he parked way down here.
Mhm.
But there he is standing there with a motorcycle behind him. And I'm like, did you ride that up here carrying donuts? I was like, go back out and do it again. I want to watch you. hold
2
in.
boxes of donuts, mind you.
Yeah, 2 boxes.
And I can't eat them because thank you, gluten.
And
So
I can't either.
Randy's got a whole box of his own donut. Look at that.
So I
Look at all
can't
them
eat them.
donuts.
I can't eat them either because I'm.
Morning, Magician. When does the music go on? Well, we don't actually play the music on the live stream because of
Yeah, we can't.
licensing.
Yeah, because social media, they accuse you of copyright infringement, even though we are licensed. to
But
play
you
it.
can listen to it on the app.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Is this Christy? I thought
Hi,
so.
Christy.
All right, Christy, we're going to get your information here. Christy Jordan.
Actually, this may be you here. Are you over in Carthage? All right, what's your new address?
Yep, we're taking it down.
Phone number still ends in 7273. All right, so all I need is your email address. All right. You are in there. You're free to come pick these up whenever is good for you, Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
Be sure and get them before Friday. Thanks, Christy.
Thank you, Christy.
Have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. Bye-bye. Yay, Christy.
Neil's saying next thing you know. So, yeah, he's listening right now.
Yeah, see? Thank
There you
you
go,
so
buddy.
much, Neil. This
Hey,
is so cool.
Neil, also, I didn't talk about the other
Morning, Ella's
features
girl.
on the app there, but if you'll go down to the bottom where it says now playing activity feed, vote, and KIX video, there's a lot of other things you can do with the app. So when you go to KIX video, it actually brings up this live video feed right here that we're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
When you go to activity feed, it brings up the takeover is going on right now. You see where it says vote now. You can go in and vote whatever song you want to hear up or down, and we start playing those back at 8:50, but we're doing that right now. And then below that, it has our social feeds, and songs that are coming up.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for sharing the live again, Megan.
Then over here on the hamburger
Thank you,
icon,
Tom.
the three, gosh, it just reloaded.
Morning, JSD.
Okay, over here under these
Three little bars.
if you'll press the 3-bar menu, then there's a lot of stuff. On Demand brings up all of our podcasts,
Ooh, that's cool.
which I think is really, really cool. So if you look at On Demand content, give it a second to load.
Do it, app. Do it. I know you can do it. Oh. Ooh.
What's going on there? Attempting to reconnect. What happened? Okay, I'm having issues. Hold on. Yeah. KIX app, great connection. It's stupid.
It's
It's
so awesome.
great.
Yeah,
Woo-hoo.
they're killing
No.
it.
It's probably my phone, honestly. So On Demand. Here we go. So you can see all of our, unfortunately, you see all the other stations.
Major says
too.
sold.
You see all of the morning KIX extra episodes.
Megan says service has been pretty spotty. She didn't have service for like 30 minutes last night.
Yeah, I wonder some of this may have something to do with the issues that Texas is struggling through right now with their power outages. There are a lot of server farms in Texas, in Dallas, and the Houston area that are struggling right now. Media-based servers were down last night. So it's going to affect what we report on Monday, music-wise, and will affect probably some of our barter reporting.
Morning, Miss Lisa. Wait, Sarah, come back. I want to hear all about your few days away. And Neil subscribed. Neil, this is so cool. Thank you, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I think you're
there
going
she
to
is.
really,
Hi.
really like it.
Oh my gosh, Miss Lisa and Mrs. G.
Miss Lisa. You guys know each other?
I don't know. Just missing the misses.
We're at 14 now, so you've got 6 more to go to get to 20. So we're asking everybody, be sure and share and what else?
Share
you
the
do?
video.
Share the
like
video.
It, interact with
Yeah.
us. Have fun with us.
You might even, if you know somebody, a buddy or someone where you're at, say, hey, go and watch these guys. They're trying to get up to 20. We're going to help them. Floyd just came on, but
Thank you, Floyd.
still shows that we're just at 14. They have
Thank
to
you.
watch for a little bit before we get counted. They get counted.
Maybe because their number's not going up, is it?
Oh, there's 15. See, that's what happens. It takes it a minute or two. You have
Morning,
to be
Biggie
on.
C. Thank you so much for sharing the live, Floyd, Neil. Wait until Secret Sound comes back and we have to scavenger hunt the website. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. Twice a year, we have this contest that we do that's huge around here. It's called the Secret Sound. It's an old radio bit where we play a sound, you identify it, you win money. If you don't identify it correctly, we put more money in until the jackpot gets ridiculously big and everybody is like quitting their jobs and leaving home so that they can focus entirely on guessing what this is. And it's what we do is we hide hints.
Oh, Neil says he's good at those.
Yeah, we hide hints we actually hide the answer sometimes on the website, but we will bury it like in the rules fine print, or we'll bury it, or we'll put it in a video.
In a video or in the podcast or something.
Yeah, where we're just talking along and suddenly we'll go, the secret sound answer is blah, blah, blah. And so you have to watch and dig through everything to try to find those hints.
Cool.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, Jimmy won, though. She won a secret sound. Tiffany's won a secret sound.
That's right. It
Morning,
is
Raider.
winnable.
All right, here we go. 4 seconds.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, a high near 93. It's 72 in Joplin.
And we'll have a look at the weather forecast and 4 states news in just 12 minutes.
Plus, in the next hour, we want to hear about your hotel or your motel nightmare stories.
Your motel hell. Yeah. So what's the worst experience you've ever had staying at a motel or hotel while you were on vacation?
You can call or text to let us know, 417-623-1025.
I stayed at another one in Montana when I was on the road playing music that the windows had been broken out of the bathroom. Well, first off, why are there windows in a bathroom? This is on a ground
in case
floor.
you got to get out real quick. Or you need to air something out.
They weren't that big. They were too small for even me to go through. So
then you can play peekaboo and
And
Open the window.
this
Hello.
was like in February in Montana. It was snowy and icy outside and freezing cold, and they had radiator-style heaters, and they would not work, and you'd turn them up and turn them up and turn them up, and it'd get then so hot that your nose would dry out, and it was horrible.
Yeah, sounds awful.
Yeah, it was a great experience. So we want to know your motel hell stories.
417-623-1025.
I wonder what they're like in Spain right now. You know, they got the running of the bulls going on all week, and
I can only imagine. I mean, I would hope that the hotels are at least in decent shape if you're having to deal with the stress of giant bulls running at you.
well, they don't have big chains there, so it's and it's like thousands of people have converged on the city of Pamplona right now, and people are getting injured daily. I can't believe, we were talking yesterday that they've missed all these sponsorship opportunities.
They really, really have. I feel like they're missing out on a ton of money.
You think about the way other sporting events capitalize on that. There's no sponsorships right now for Running of the Bulls, so we've been trying to dream up a few for them, like this.
The Running of the Bulls is brought to you by the American Beef Council. Why run away from it when you can eat it? Revenge. It's what's for dinner.
Revenge. It's
Revenge.
what's for dinner. Red Bull. Yes, Red Bull. Stab it enough and it'll be red.
Oh, Neil's wanting himself a Ram truck. He said if it was for winning money, he'd read it.
Neil said once we were on a cruise in our room, it was like something at night and we kept hearing knocks.
Ooh, creepy.
We went on a cruise to Alaska. It's the only cruise I've ever been on. And I got to say, it was, except for the first day when we were on the North Atlantic and we got sick because it was like this on a 15-story ocean liner. But the rest of the time was great. We went up that inlet to see a glacier, and the sides of the inlet, mountains on either side, were so close. And we were going through like at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning, but it was already daylight because it's Alaska. And I'm out there wrapped in a blanket on our balcony, drinking coffee, watching hanging glaciers go by. It was really cool.
Sounds awesome. We're getting close to 10K. I think we might be able to do it. We're at 7K likes right now. We got 8 minutes.
13, though. We've gone down in likes or viewers.
A Pixar, it didn't happen. Oh, Major. Here we go.
Major.
You asked for it.
Major.
When does the contest start? Secret Sound won't start until the fall.
September, probably.
September-ish.
August, September.
Morning, Lenny. Morning, Patrick. Oh, Major, if only you knew the can of worms you just opened.
Yep, sure did. So this was the ship. Shot of it.
So here's the ship. Ooh, it's huge.
Open the window and see all the people. And this was my room.
Ooh, look at his room. What a nice cruise room.
Yeah, it's a cruise room. And then
Have a great rest of your day, Neil. We'll chat again soon.
that morning, seeing all the mountains. Come on. There's a lot of pictures.
Neil's
Ooh.
leaving.
Neil, no, don't leave. Neil, wait. You got to see the pictures. So this is sitting on the balcony that morning, looking.
Ooh, balcony shot. So nice. Ooh, wow. So pretty. Alaska, we love you.
Okay. Goodbye, Neil. That's it. I've had it with his Alaska pictures. Yeah, it was really pretty.
Yeah, we're here every weekday, Monday through Friday.
Yep.
Starting at 7.
Oh, it was. It was.
Morning,
amazing.
Laura.
You didn't get pushed in. No, my wife missed that opportunity. It was really nice. And what was even better, I didn't have to pay for it. Warzonrican. I love that name. Warzonrican. Hello, Tamasama.
Oh, my Lanta.
Oh
Oh, and it
I
was
just
on my
real-
camera. Right?
Yeah, it was.
Warzonrican.
That's nice. Morning, Dave. Who doesn't want to see vacation
DMS
pictures?
Beats here.
Morning, Beat.
Throwing it down.
Yeah, the pictures did look beautiful, though. I would not have pictured Alaska like that.
Yeah.
You
and
just
it
assume like
gets to
ice
where
and snow. You
by
know?
the last day, you're like, oh, there's another beautiful scenery. Everything looks like a postcard. Everything. And the colors. Italian Vicky,
Is that a Viking?
Viking maybe. The colors there are sharper than they are here. I don't know if it has something to do with where it is in relationship to
Did you
the
wear
sun.
new contacts when you went on
No,
this?
I mean even the pictures. It
Yeah.
looks they're not filtered. They're not
Mhm.
edited. Our pictures, but it looks ridiculous.
They're beautiful.
We went to the Mendenhall Glacier in Juneau,
Morning, Stacy. Good morning, Cam. King
and
Cam.
it just looks weird how sharp everything is. All the colors are so over the top vivid,
Bold and beautiful.
like that soap opera.
Did you go gold mining?
No, well, I saw them doing that in Saskatchewan. We went to Saskatchewan for one day. We stopped there and we spent the day in Saskatchewan. And they have this little stream river runoff thing that runs down through the middle of town. And they warn you, because there's like wooded areas, there's a park around it and everything, but they warn you, be very careful because bear have been known to come up there and get in that. And there's salmon. I've got video of salmon swimming up that. So there's
Cool.
like 40 or 50 fish there. And every now and then one of them will jump up one of the rapids, into the next level. But they say, yeah, bear come down into the town a lot
Morning, Johnny.
to get those fish. But there were people down there with pans trying to see if they could find something.
Yeah.
I mean, this town has been around since the 1800s, early 1800s. It's been panned over. I don't think there's any gold left.
Jimmy says she banged 3 toes in the bedpost last night. They're purple and she can't put her shoe on.
Gosh, Jimmy, I
Jeez.
hate that.
I stubbed my toe on my
I
bedpost last
hate
night too.
That so much. I've told you the story of when I went in the Marines and I broke my toes on a bedpost or table post
Ow.
when I woke up in the morning because I couldn't figure out where I was. And there were 3 great big guys in the room with me in their underwear.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd forgotten about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had to limp all over MEPS that day. That was so awful.
Tiffany says, I wanted to go to Alaska to see the Northern Lights, but the Northern Lights came to me, so I'm not as interested
Yeah.
now.
Well, and
That
to
was
be
pretty
honest,
cool,
we
but I'm
never,
sure it's way different. Oh, move the mouse.
move it. We didn't see the Northern Lights the whole time we were in Alaska. It wasn't
Oh,
time,
really?
It wasn't the time for them, yeah.
Morning, Brandy. Good morning, Melody.
Did see whales, though. I mean, they swam right up to the boat where we went out in a little tour boat to go see where the whales were feeding.
I want to see whales. That would
And
be amazing.
It's so cool. They're so smart. They work together in a group, and they will swim around tighter and tighter until they get these schools of fish into this tight little ball. And then one of them, I don't know how they pick, but one of them will swim up through that with its mouth open and then jump out of the water, and they call that calving when they come up and fall over in the water.
Mm-hmm.
And they were right next to us. I mean, they were making our boat rock like that. And when they would swim by, I've got
Morning,
video
Roger.
of one going by, and you can hear him blowing air out his blowhole going close enough that, I mean, almost close, probably 10 feet away from a giant, massive whale. And
That's so cool.
you have no idea how big they are until you're next to one.
Oh, little baby Maddie. Good morning, Maddie. You good girl. Morning, Kristen.
That get her attention.
You
Morning,
bark too much,
Kristen.
you're going to get all the dogs going.
I do that when I pass gas. I calve it. I don't know. Blowhole.
Stampede. Megan's small army of dogs come running.
Somebody call us a name?
You what now? Oh, the dogs. Gotcha. I still call Rain, by the way, Megan, how you did in that video that you sent us. We were like, come here, babies. And that is the one way that she will come running every time. It's so funny. No, Maddie's looking around and trying to figure it out. What a good girl.
You guys see the video that Jen did of me in the KIX cruiser?
Oh, my gosh. That was so hard to keep the camera still. I was trying so hard not to laugh. Morning, Lynette. Hey.
I like Jimmy's comment. This is why you don't leave your kids alone in the car.
That was so funny. Athena has a mind of her own. Dot listens better. Rain is actually, she listens very well. Like a Shathina, I think she got a different daddy. I think that's what happened there. She's a little different.
Did you know that is not true, is it?
We got a text from someone that says Randy found a sandwich.
I
Oh no! Who sent this? Oh my gosh! Go look at the text. Go look at the text, or come look
Okay.
at it. I got it pulled up. Oh, that is an abomination. That is cursed. Is what that is. No. Yes. Do you have contest toggled on? We'll turn that off. We don't want hamburger hot dogs. Is that Nope. Oh my gosh.
Wow. An open face hot dog sandwich or hot dog taco sandwich. Did you know that Donald Trump's son, Barron, is 6'9" tall?
No, I had no idea.
He's
he was that
18
tall.
years old and he is 6'9" tall. 18 years old. I thought that was a made up story on there, but then I got to looking. No, he's like this much taller than his dad.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he is super tall. Remember the little blonde haired kid?
Morning,
There's
Mariana.
a picture of him standing with Donald and Melania, and he's like way taller than them. Look at this.
We got 20 seconds. Hold on.
You've got 20 seconds.
Yes, I do. And
It's
you
weird
also have
how
20
tall
seconds.
he is. Freakishly tall. Why is he not
Tall
doing
people
a basketball
exist.
scholarship?
Just because you're tall doesn't mean you can play basketball.
I'm not tall.
You're not tall. No,
I
you're
am
right.
not tall at all.
Oh, gosh. We'll see sunshine today, maybe a storm or two in the afternoon with a high near 93. Partly cloudy and low 70s tonight. Sunshine and 95 for Friday, and still really hot on Saturday. More sunshine with a high near 97.
KIX 102.5 storm tracker radar's just showing a few clouds over the 4 states.
73 in Miami, 73 in Pittsburgh, 74 in Joplin. To sign up for severe weather alerts, download the Zimmer Storm Center app.
Since it's vacation season, we're wanting to know about your worst motel or hotel experience that you had to stay at.
You can call or text to tell us your story at 623-1025.
Yeah, and then we'll say, hey, we're coming over to your house after this.
You can also tell us on Facebook.
Here's Chris Young. I'm coming over.
Oh my gosh, I'm coming over. You just said that.
This is why you're on our team, Jen. Nothing gets by you, I swear.
It's KIX. I'm going to guess this is the AC.
He is insanely tall. So look at this. Taller he is than everybody else. 6'9". Yeah, he is ridiculously tall. I had no idea. Last time I had looked at him, look at this. It's freakish, isn't it? Yeah. And he looks like the Lurch guy.
He looks so intense.
So I remember him, as a little kid, this thing, which, and even here, when they were in the White House last, but he has gotten insanely tall. A little bit. That's going to be.
I think you are probably the only one on Facebook at this
Talking
point, Thomas.
To a celebrity. Well,
No,
he
no,
knows.
not-
We're not
not
celebrities.
even.
We're not.
Hardly.
What I do, I was getting my oil changed the other day, and they said, "Hey, can I ask you something?" I said, "I'm not him." And they said, "Are you Randy?" And I said, "No, I'm Jen." I always say I'm Jen.
Morning, Chris. Thank you for sharing the live, Dorinda. How you doing? Oh, Dorinda, we're doing Luke Bryan tickets next week. I wanted to make sure that you knew that.
Billy Currington thing's out.
Yeah.
Morning, Mike. No, when they do it, it's always with this look. Are you Randy? Like, are you Randy?
Does that make you one too? I did the wedding. Sure, Megan. People know you.
Yeah, there are people like Candy Jan has become famous in her own circle from being on the show. She says
not with
people
that
all
attitude,
the time.
Dorinda.
Yeah, can't never could do nothing, Dorinda. She
Yes.
said she has people all the time go, "Are you Candy Jan?"
Isn't that fun? Yeah, so my AC is still not fixed, so that's super cool. We called yesterday, and I called at like 2:20, and they were like, "Well, you've got one person ahead of you, and our technicians typically don't do service calls after 4 o'clock."
Kiss my can't.
Okay.
I can't. Peacock lady.
So yeah, and it was a little warmer yesterday than it was
Dorinda
the day
says she
before.
will try her best. Try better than that. Try doing a little better than your best there, Dorinda.
It was a good 87 degrees in my house last night at bedtime.
Yep, I told you it's exactly what happened. There is no weather sponsor today. We were told to leave it blank. Sorry about that. Somebody does not understand how
Nope. Yes, that's what I'm saying, Major. Thank goodness. I'm starting to think it might be a motor issue because the outside fan is not turning. I went and stared at it, and the fan blades just sit there. I hope that's what it is. "50 seconds. Oh my gosh. Are they finished with the KIX website yet? Do we know? No, they're not. We're making some minor tweaks to the KIX website. We'll let you know when it's done. It sounds expensive. Don't put that on me, please. I spent a boatload
So
on
it's
my
going to
car not
be
that long ago.
$80 for just the service call.
Yep.
And then if it's a simple fill with liquid, that's going to be about $100.
Here we go.
KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 8:09.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon, a high near 93. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we'll take a look at the weather forecast in just 10 minutes. But we are talking about, since it's vacation season,
We're talking about your worst hotel or motel experiences ever.
your hotel hell stories.
623-1025 to call or text.
Here's Sam Hunt
It's 23.
on the 4 states, #1 for country.
KIX 102.5. I need to put this up on the... Thank you guys for sharing the video over on Facebook, too. Thomas, I see you. Floyd, Tiffany. Thank you, guys. Okay, what is the worst hotel? Okay, here we go. Will we have chat? Megan wants to know.
Chat where? When?
No.
Oh, you mean on the website? No, that's not what this is about.
Let's take bets on how much it's going to cost. 500? No, don't put that on. No, don't put that on.
What will cost?
My
Oh,
AC.
I think it'll cost at least 180.
That would be beautiful. I would love that.
Maybe less if it's some small part that just needs fixed. But even if it's some small part, they're still going to have to replace the R14, the gas, whatever, and that will cost about $100 probably.
Well, the fan outside is not spinning.
Oh, that's why it's freezing up.
So, yeah, because I went outside and I stared at it for a while.
Even while it's running.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's not.
So that's why I was like, it could be a motor issue.
Could be a lot of things. Yeah. That whole unit could be bad.
Don't do that.
I hope not.
Thankfully, we have a home warranty though.
Yes.
So that should.
Does that cover like lost fireplaces?
Don't even get me started. I am still bitter about that, and we still don't have our fireplace. Will you let us know? Yes, absolutely, I will.
Yeah, now our janky motels that we have in Joplin, in which we've had a few, and we still have a couple.
Yeah, we do.
But the one jankiest one of all is now destroyed. The one out by the interstate. What was the name of that one?
Oh, gosh, I don't even remember.
Right down the road here. Yeah, it's gone now. Meth motel.
It was not good.
I mean, it was sketchy. My daughter got a job. She came home from college and got a job. I mean, she went out filling out applications and going on job listings and everything. And I come home from work that day. I said, how'd the job search go? And she goes, I've already got a job. And I said, really? I said, that's awesome. She goes, yeah, I did an interview. I start tomorrow. I was like, really? Where? And she told me, and I said, no, you're not. And I said, no, you got to call the guy back and say, my mistake. I got a better offer somewhere else or something. And I explained to her why. And she's like, I didn't know. And I was like, no, it's all right. But I was like, and she was very disappointed. She's like, I thought I had a job,
Was it Sunrise or Best Western?
No, was it Sunrise? Was Sunrise the name of it?
Because they were both right over there.
Yeah, the Best Western's still there, and it's not that janky.
Is it?
Yeah. It's behind it. And it's not that janky. No, not the Holiday Inn. The Holiday Inn has been closed down for quite a while. The building is still there, and it's falling in. Or did they demolish it? I think they demolished
the one that was right over here, too?
Right down here by the interstate, the Holiday Inn, over behind Sam's in that area. Over just next to Cheddar's.
That's probably gone.
So you got Cheddar's, you got the Marriott, and then right behind the Marriott was the Holiday Inn. And the Holiday Inn has been closed for a long time.
Christy says, I used to work a motel. The things you can find, let me I can imagine.
I bet.
The stories. I had a friend who...
It's all gone. Demon Hunter says it's all gone. Yeah. I thought they had demolished it. You drive by and, you don't pay much attention out the side windows. Or, in fact, I look over the dash every now and then.
I had a friend who worked at a concierge at a hotel, and she said, you would not believe the number of times you're propositioned.
Oh, I bet.
Not even just like a come up to my room with me, but also, can I pay you to go take care of this for me? Can you run this somewhere? Like, crazy the things that people will ask you to do.
Oh, yeah.
Morning, SJM.
So, but the one, I think it was Sunrise Hotel is the one they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
That was it a budget inn?
That sounds right.
I think, but it was pink and was obnoxious. It wasn't the only bad one. We used to have another one on South Main that has been gone for a while. And that was that the Tropicana motel? That's been gone since right after I got here.
What did I hear about a Tropicana? Was it Christine coming in? I don't remember. Someone said something about a Tropicana getting torn
Capri.
down.
The Capri. It was the Capri Motel on South Main. Yes, the old Capri sign was huge. This massive sign. Little bitty motel there that was just a meth haven.
No.
And
TikTok shop,
yeah. So this one down here on South Range Line was destroyed less than a year ago.
I knew we were going to get it.
So much for your 20. You weren't getting there anyway.
Morning, Kenda.
TikTok shopping bag. So that one was destroyed less than a year ago. And now all that's left is this 8 Super 8 motel right up here.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been so many arrests and
Oh, yeah.
shootings and things that have happened around that premises. Thank you, Demon Hunter.
Thank you for liking the live.
Yeah, all of that, Tom.
It was also kind of funny. So we set up to have we can finally receive the gifts that you guys send us.
Yes.
But since we set that up, we now also have access to the TikTok shop, which we did not before.
Which is a thing, I guess. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country.
Wanting to hear about your worst hotel experiences?
623-1025.
Here's Dustin Lynch and Mackenzie Porter.
On KIX.
Morning, Laura. There's interesting number of things on there.
So Jen's looking at furry green boots earlier.
Morning, Kimberly. I wouldn't mind some fuzzy boots, but these one look like, I don't know, AstroTurf on your legs, kind of.
They look like Uggs.
You should
Yeah,
use
like
the
AstroTurf Uggs. Oh, yeah, I bet, Megan. Let me
Thank you
get
for the
to
gift,
TikTok
Major.
shop. Where do you find it?
I've only seen it on the app. I haven't seen it on the website. You should use the donation money for the AC. Well, it's KIX money, so I can't do that for one. And for two, I don't know that it would be enough to make a dent.
What we're using the money for, because there's only about, 16, 20 bucks, something like that. We're using it to pay for her movie rental for Jen's movie rehab.
Yeah.
We've had to just kind of fork that over ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
And Mark didn't like that we were having to do that. He's like, we ought to be able to get a sponsor to pay for that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, with the viewers giving us gifts and stuff, we're using it for that. And he's like,
Mhm.
that's great, but he wants to get to where, and so they're working to sell
Thank
the,
you, Major, for the gift.
Jen's movie rehab and build the cost of movie rental weekly.
Yeah. Thank
into
you,
that.
Christy. Which would be great. I mean, it's only like $4 once
Yeah,
a
it's-
week, but when you've been doing it for 2 years, I mean, that adds
4
up,
times
you know?
52, that's 208 a year. So
St. Jude donations when it gets big.
and they've talked
Mhm.
about
We've
that.
talked
Yeah.
about that, yeah.
About having maybe not during Radiothon, but just having a St. Jude Day on the show where every gift given today is going to go directly to St. Jude specifically. Now that we have access to those funds, we can do that.
Thank you, Christy. Can you sell KIX t-shirts on TikTok? Well, KIX t-shirts are free when you come to events and stuff.
Yeah, we don't sell them. We just give them away.
Unless we did a limited edition morning KIX thing or something, or MJ thing. I don't know. Because MJ's got his tanks. If he had like a tank, maybe. But even
Does
then,
he have a tank? You mean where he rips the sleeves
where
off?
he rips his sleeves off. That's kind of become his
You
thing.
can make one of those.
Thank you, Major. Here we go. 5 seconds.
Well, thank you for that, Major Woody. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. Highs near 93. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we've got to look at the weather forecast in just 5 minutes, but we're talking, since it's vacation season,
About the worst hotel or motel experiences that you have ever had.
623-1025. What's the worst that you've ever had to stay in a motel?
I go move my pillow, and a cricket jumps out on top of the pillow.
Surprise!
Well, Joe, it's because everybody enjoys the sound of crickets chirping in the background while they're sleeping.
You like you out in the country kind of deal?
Yeah. And always let your conscience be your guide.
What happened with you at the hotel or motel?
I went to a family reunion one time, and I forgot to book a room.
Uh-huh.
So I had to take a room in a little motel in the next town, which didn't make much sense. But the room had pieces on the wall under the sink.
Well, you got to make sure you wonder about the monkeys that stayed there beforehand.
Right.
The jungle up in there.
What was your hotel or motel terrible experience?
So I went to get the ice bucket to go fill it up with ice, and as I'm taking it over to the machine, I open it, and there's a cup full of yellow liquid in there.
Oh, no.
So you can only imagine what that was full of.
Mountain Dew. Lemonade.
Yeah.
And round the corner fudge is made.
Oh, gross.
Yeah. yeah.
Randy.
I heard it. I had to
Nasty.
say it. I'm sorry.
What's your hotel or motel health story?
We stop at the only hotel available that has vacancies. My husband flipped the bed up on the side, and a crack pipe fell out from in between the mattresses.
You know what, Lindsay? When you said vacancies, I thought you said bacon seeds, and I've not been able to get past that part. I'm like, I want to stay there. They give away free bacon seeds? I didn't know that's how bacon was made.
A little bacon tree with all the bacon strips hanging off it.
You just go by and pull one off and eat it out in the backyard? Why isn't this a thing?
What happened with you at the hotel or the motel?
You didn't get no bacon seeds.
Tell us about the worst experience that you've ever had.
623-1025, or you can tell us on Facebook.
It's the 4 states #1 for country.
Bacon seeds.
Okay, 2 things.
Three
One, I don't know about selling MJ for the day. I don't know that that's legal.
We talked about that before we went on the air with Kendra. I was like, nobody would buy that.
Yeah.
Now, you might get, community service where you had to monitor him for the day.
And then 2, here's the deal with getting specific, like, morning kick shirts, is a lot of those have got to be pre-ordered, as in we've got to pay out of pocket for them, and then you guys can buy them. And a lot of the times people are like, yes, we want these, totally want these, go get them. And then they don't buy them.
Yeah,
so you wind up with a boatload of
Which, by the
stuff.
way, there are millions of Honor Flight shirts left over there still. Pretty much any donation you brought by for Honor Flight, you'd get a free Honor Flight t-shirt. So just throwing that out there. Yeah, we promote this on Major Woody. We promote this on the air. Hang out with us live on our live stream. We talk about that. It's in the promo.
I mean, we've been doing live streaming, though, for years and years and years.
3 or 4 years now.
I mean, so people know. I don't know that they know, but
sometimes people are still surprised to find us when they go on Facebook or something. We've been on Facebook since they started doing live videos. We used to do them with our phones and would set up and just point it at one person for the first half of the show and then the other person for the second half of the show. And then back then they also had a deal on Facebook where you could bring another user on with you on your live video.
Yeah.
They did away with that real quick. I don't know why, but
TikTok has got that option.
Seriously.
Yeah. I don't know how it works on desktop, but I know it is a thing. Okay, Major says, do you have shirts with your guys' face on them? He would buy that.
Oh, gosh,
Do
no.
people want
Nobody
that?
want that. That's not pretty. Yeah, I think 2018. So it's been about 6 years, maybe longer than I thought, that we've been doing live. Yeah, especially Randy. Yeah, set that on fire. We've got dartboards with my face on them, which is much more usable. That would be so handy. I mean, to go out. Like, we used to do a thing with the phone where we'd go out and give a tour of the station, see what's going on with the camera off our phone. And you could just walk around, and talk, and the other person could be back here hosting. I missed that. That was a lot of fun. If we had to run out to my desk or something, I would just pull this up and take everybody with me.
But it's got to be a separate account, I believe.
Yeah.
So it would have to be, like, specific to Randy Brooks or specific to me or whatever.
So, or another way to do that we've done in the past is we've done through Zoom. We can pull up a Zoom call here, and we can do Zoom on our phone. And we've done interviews with country artists before through Zoom and include it on the stream and put it over the air. So that's a whole interesting process, but it's doable. We've done it. And then we used Wirecast for a long time, which is very clunky and very difficult to use. And we went to OBS finally, and it's been great on OBS. I mean,
this
is what we've ended up with. Shut up, Megan.
Oh, my God.
Not that. I have been in Joplin a long time. This is longer than I've ever worked anywhere or lived anywhere even. I realize this year will be
19.
Yeah, 19 years. Or maybe 20. No, it's 19. It's 35 years in radio this year. In fact, I think I just hit the 35-year mark a month or two ago.
What am I at? I started back
8.
in.
No, 2 years. 2 months. 2 months in radio.
I started back when
Morning,
I was
Nikki.
19.
Nikki just got here. Hey, we're up to 16. Look at that. So,
What, 15
yeah, I've been
years?
doing a long time. 15 years? Have you been doing radio 15 years? Wow.
Can't tell.
We just look it. That's all.
Yeah.
We don't sound it.
Man.
Janelle Arthur is on TikTok. Who is Janelle?
Who's Janelle? Who is that, Megan? Didn't you do the live feeds during the Joplin tour? Yes.
No, not live feeds. We didn't.
But he was live.
Yeah,
on
I
air
was
and
live
stuff.
on air.
Yeah.
I would work every evening from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. during the live coverage. And the reason they did that for me, allowed me to do that, is because I was dealing with so much damage to my own home. So they let me go home during the day and work on my stuff, and I'd come in at night and cover all night long.
When
and
did
it was
you sleep?
simulcast. I would sleep for an hour and a half before they would open the zone, so they wouldn't let me in. The National Guard. I would park there next to the soldiers, say hi, and I'd say, "Hey, can you wake me up about 7?" Or 8 o'clock is when they'd open it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I would lay there in my car and snooze, and they'd come over and rap on my window and say, "We're opening up." They could not let me in. It was illegal to go in. There was a curfew in that area.
Right.
So they'd let me in. I'd go in and work then, and I'd quit about 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock, and lay down, take a nap, and then I'd go in and work. It was excruciating those weeks.
Oh, she was a guest that's been on the show as singer, Janelle.
I
Arthur.
saying I recognized the name, but it has been a while, I guess. So, yeah, anyway, we've been doing this for a long, long time. It was just Facebook. And then when we went through OBS, we found out about a deal called Restream that would allow us to simultaneously broadcast our video stream onto multiple platforms. So we are on Facebook, X, Twitch, YouTube, and on our website. And then recently we finally got enough followers where we could start streaming on TikTok. And we can't integrate that with Restream because of the way TikTok does it.
Thank you, Brian. Oh, it feels weird to say that, though.
Brian, yeah, Major Woody. Yeah, but you don't have to say Major Woody on the air, Jen.
Yeah,
you don't say, "Hey, we've got a Major Woody." That's why we can't do the math problem. Brian.
So I want to figure out. I know it's going to be a headache, but I really want to figure out Instagram Live because we have the option to do it. We just haven't figured it out.
We've done it. We have done it
once.
We did it once, and we're like, "Oh, well, that looks stupid." So
yeah.
Instagram wants you to use their studio. They want you to link your camera directly to them so that they can crop it and adjust it for Instagram formatting.
Yeah, they give you like the vertical.
The vertical, and that's it. They crop everything else
Whatever.
off. So when we do it right now, you wouldn't see any of the chat. You might see part of our faces. You might not. Here's another thing. They also make you do a organic code that you have to do a organic post each day with your feed. So it's a lengthy process each day to do.
Which is insane. It should not be that hard.
And do you think there's that much value in it? Do you think
I
there's
don't know.
it's
Maybe.
that big of a thing?
Maybe.
We didn't get any response on it the day we ran it.
I mean, I say that's day one, but on TikTok we got.
TikTok has a much different algorithm than Facebook. Facebook really, they act like they could care less about their lives anymore on Facebook.
Megan's putting her foot down. She says, like the gargle.
Yeah,
I'm not
shut
doing
up,
Insta.
Megan. So on Facebook, it got to where we noticed that certain people weren't seeing certain comments from other people. So Facebook was literally hiding random comments. For whatever reason and for whatever motivation, they would hide certain comments from certain viewers. So while these 3 people could see what Megan wrote, these 4 people could not.
It was very, it stunk.
It was very random, and it
Yeah.
made it for a very disjointed process. A lot of times people thought they were being ignored, or it was a very disjointed conversation.
And I hate that. We try to be really inclusive, and it makes me wonder how many people joined and tried to have a conversation or join the
just
conversation and
checked
got no
out.
feedback, and so they checked out. You know,
Thought,
and
yeah, those guys ignore me.
Yeah.
So, and that's not the case. We
No,
would
not
never
at all.
do that. So we were very happy to get off of Facebook, and we started steering everyone to YouTube, which does not do that.
Yeah, way better experience.
YouTube
over on
was a much better experience. The only problem with YouTube is they don't expose your video to hardly anybody at all. Until you get up to around 1 million views or 100,000 views, they don't begin to even promote your video or give it
there was no natural
reach.
growth on YouTube
At all. And TikTok seems to have pretty good growth. They don't seem to regulate. The problem with TikTok is they censor you constantly. It's blatant censorship. So they, without any context, will hear a word or something and they automatically want to block
And
you.
they don't let us contest it.
No, there's no
We're
contesting
like, okay.
it. They're like, whatever. We're just not even going to entertain the idea that there could have been a justifiable reason for using that word or this expression.
Right.
We've actually been shut off before.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem with their platform. But experience-wise, outside of that, it's been far and above.
Yeah, I've enjoyed
better
it.
growth tool.
I've enjoyed getting to meet new people. I think that's fun.
Yeah, and it does. You can see that they're exposing it to more people. Every time somebody scrolls by, we see their name.
Hold on, gotta go.
No, we don't. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX.
Here's Russell Dickerson.
On KIX 102.5.
Just went so far. Don't you put that on us, Megan.
Yeah. I would like to be able to have the ability to take people out of the room and do other things outside of it. I think that would be very cool. I think that
would be cool.
Interesting. I think that would attract people.
Mm-hmm.
Right
What would
now,
you guys want to see? Let's talk about that.
There's not, well, until we have an ability to do it, there's hardly any point in it. When we have an ability to do it, then we could say, okay, what do you guys want to see us do? We could go do.
Would you guys even be interested? Would you guys want to see that?
I think
Is that worth it to you?
Remember yesterday you were talking, this is what we need to be filming.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the funny points that they don't
Oh,
see.
my gosh. What was so funny? I was like almost peeing my pants.
She does that all the time. She's very iconic. 6 toes. Yeah, show them your 6 toes.
I don't have 6 toes. Let that go. Let that be unalived and be done with. Or how do they say it on TikTok? Let that extinguish, perish.
Whatever.
Extinct?
I think that would be a really, really cool thing. Right now, I mean, you're watching us sit here.
Right.
Either that or even a camera like on the mixer when we're on. Something that is consumable for your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Besides just conversation.
I mean, we have camera 4 up there, which it's gotten the most use at the wedding, and that's about it.
Yeah. And it's not a great view. And plus, it's very small. So camera 4.
Is it even set up in the new layout? I don't think it is. Jen, everybody has 6 toes. Oh, yeah, that's true. Everybody does. That's a good point. Thank you,
Except for
Tiffany.
Bill. Bless his heart. He lost his one in the war.
You guys keep the conversation going, and that's hard. It is hard.
You know what's hard?
Don't.
Major Woody.
Mm-hmm. Brian.
Now, Megan has toe thumbs.
Morning, Michelle.
Brian. She's got actual toes for thumbs. There's some surgical thing they did when she was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Guy on a Buffalo. We have been kicked off of a number of platforms for playing Guy on a Buffalo, but Guy on a Buffalo is a rite of passage. I guess Major Woody doesn't know what Guy on a Buffalo is.
Okay,
That's amazing.
Maybe we'll go out in a blaze of glory this morning and get
What do you
kicked off
say?
with
Let's
Guy on
do
a
it.
Buffalo.
Guy on a Buffalo
At the
and
very
just
end of
get
the show.
kicked
We'll do
off
it,
of all of our platforms?
It's great.
He goes, what? Yes. Guy on a Buffalo is amazing. That
I
and the
feel
Gambler.
like it's kind of become like a
It's an initiation rite.
cornerstone.
Yeah.
With live.
So another thing that we do, Woody, is we have these things called gin tours. We're getting ready to do one next week. And if you're here local, you get to go with us as we go visit something in the community. KIX 102.5, the 4 states, #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen, 834.
Sunshine with a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. We'll see a high near 93. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we've been talking about the craziest experience you ever had at a motel or a hotel while you were on vacation.
You can call or text to tell us your story, 417-623-1025.
So what was the crazy, stupid experience you had at a motel while on vacation?
We had my dad in a hospital from a brain aneurysm in Missouri. And so we were out of state, and we finally got our mother to leave the hospital to go to a hotel, and we found one, me and my sister, and we were all in bed ready to go to sleep, and we hear someone talking outside our door.
Right.
Next thing we know, this person is entering our hotel with a key, and the door was locked, and my sister and I jumped out of bed, hit the door, and said, "Stay out of here," and we ended up putting our beds against the door to keep it closed. Next morning, every key in the whole hotel. It opened every door in the hotel.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, it was.
See, if Randy would have known that, he would have gone opening every single door in that hotel.
You better believe I would.
Well, that's how we found out. The next morning, we went to the next door and opened it with our key.
Wow.
But that really freaked us out.
Just the very fact that they are capable of doing that with those programmable cards freaks me out a little bit.
It's a little crazy.
Wouldn't it be something, though, if at all hotels you ever stayed at, there really those keys, that you use to open your door, that there were no separation between the rooms, that really they just all, and they just...
I've always wondered that. Is there really some way for it to know for sure?
Yeah, I mean, you go over and try the next one, and there's Bill and Linda on their honeymoon. So...
What is the worst experience that you had at a hotel or motel?
Checked in the hotel. Everything was fabulous. I was down in the lobby chatting with the girl at the front desk, decided to go outside. She comes running outside. Just behind me, guy comes out with a shotgun. He had robbed a girl while I was standing in the front of the hotel.
Oh, my God.
I'm a big girl, so she's like way behind me. He looks at us, and I'm just standing there, and I look at his license plate number, and he jumps in the car and drives off. So I'm seeing the license plate number. I go inside the hotel. The little girl is behind the hotel. She's so scared she can't see straight. So I go back behind the desk. I pick up the phone. I call 911. I sing the license plate to them.
Sing?
Like a mnemonic so she could help remember it?
Why are you singing?
So what happened to the guy who had robbed you? Did they ever catch him?
He gets killed in the shootout. True story.
Wow!
Oh, my gosh.
NTY 370.
I did not understand that. I was like, why are you singing it to him?
So tell us about the crazy experience you had, your motel hell stories.
623-1025 to call or text.
It's the 4 states #1 per country.
KIX 102.5.
Hi there, Morning Kicks. What was your motel hell experience? Uh-huh. It's a what? A storage room.
What?
On a flatbed truck. Try and take the tires off their car.
Oh, what on earth? So they knew that they were out there doing that.
Yeah, you're good people. Leave their tires alone.
What on earth?
I guess, yeah. That and off of organ harvesting. Yeah. There's no way I could sleep in a place like that.
No.
I'd been like, nope, we're on to the next town. Let's go.
GBs.
Wow. Thanks for calling.
Have a good one.
Boy, her phone signal.
That was
awful.
terrible.
Bluetooth. So I remember, when we went on vacation when I was a kid, they never booked things ahead of time. That was not a thing. You drove into a town, you drove around until you found a hotel. We didn't have Google. You didn't have maps. So you drove around. There's a motel. We'd watch for signs. Do they have vacancy? The no vacancy sign if it was on. And we also knew that they would clear reservations at 6 p.m. if the people hadn't showed up or hadn't made arrangements to show up. So the lights that said no vacancy, sometimes that no would go out. So it said vacancy at 6 p.m. There's one. You pull in, you get a room, and you'd be like, yay, there's still time to swim and everything. But I've never done that. every vacation I've ever taken my family on, even when I was super poor, I would call and make arrangements for somewhere to stay beforehand.
Well, I want to make sure, one, we have somewhere to stay, and two, I want to make sure it's going to be a decent place for my kids to be
But
at.
there's a nostalgic part of me that would love to do that, not make any plans for a trip, just take off and
That's
go.
Kyle. You and Kyle.
I would love that.
Y'all can go do that.
That sounds like fun, and then just find a place to stay or not and keep driving, and that sounds like a hoot.
I drive him nuts because he wants to do that. And I'm very like,
I
no,
can't get my
this
wife
is schedule. This is what we're doing.
My wife refuses to participate in any of those behaviors. I'm like, let's just go. We've got 4 days here.
Yep.
Let's see how far we can go before we have to turn around and come back.
Or we don't.
Come on. Where's your sense of adventure? Your impetuousness.
Yeah, see, Candace says it sounds like a guy's trip.
I once
Sarah and Jason did that.
To me, it sounds like so much fun. We used to do this when I was a kid. When I was a teenager, we'd get in our car, and it'd be like 8, 9 o'clock at night. And the guys go, I got an idea. And we'd take off and go to Little Rock, Arkansas, or to Kansas City and turn around and have to be at school the next day. We literally made a trip from where I lived to Kansas City, got gas, ate breakfast at a Waffle House place, turned around and came back, barely got back in time for school. Did a 12-hour trip. 12-hour trip.
That's a lot.
In one night. No, don't want to go to North Little Rock at dark or during the day. As far as that goes, you got to be even careful.
Tiffany was initiated with Guy in a Buffalo. Is that our initiation song?
I think it is.
It pretty well is.
That, yeah. That and Trunkles.
Oh, I forgot about Trunkles. What's the egg one?
2 more eggs, 2 more eggs. Trunkles is part of 2 more eggs.
Oh, it is?
So
okay.
it's double, they do. Those are all 2 more eggs.
I also like the Dog of Wisdom a lot.
She does like the Dog of Wisdom. Yesterday, she was doing something and went, ha-pa-da-pa-pa-ta.
The kids and I will go back and forth, just ha-pa-da-pa-da-pa.
Ba-da-ba-ka-pa. Oh.
Do we know how to do it with our new setup? Fabulous. All right, get excited, Brian. Yeah, that was my introduction too, was Gone in Buffalo. Oh, fabulous. Oh, man, look how small we are. Cool.
And the audio is set for that, too, on that particular scene.
But we're not doing it yet. We're not doing it yet. We got to get to
Gotta
one
do
more
it
break.
because we will get kicked off, I'm afraid.
Phone's ringing.
Hi there, Morning KIX. Tell us about your motel house story.
When my mother-in-law passed away, we didn't have time to prior properly.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no way.
Yeah, don't take a chance at those. You may end up the story on a Dateline episode. Thanks, Melissa.
Have a good day, Melissa.
Start joining. So, if you've ever, there was a guy on YouTube that does these videos where he visits sketch cities in the United States and takes you on a tour and goes down into the most scary areas. So the one he does of Gary, Indiana.
That's the one you showed me. It's great.
It's horrific. It's awful.
We use different words, but
it is terrifying.
It is.
And especially, he does such a good job filming while he's driving through. And he gets out and goes into some of these. Gary, Indiana, some parts of the downtown area, it's just a ghost town. They have this massive, massive old church that is falling in on itself now, right in the middle of the downtown area. And it's just empty bricks and broken windows. And it's unbelievable.
Thank you for sharing the live, Christy.
I watch him, and I watch another guy who goes to scary cities in the world. So he goes to Medellin, Colombia, and there is a red light district there in the town that they warn people do not go down into there. But he finds somebody who's local to take him down through that and gets into it with one of the prostitutes there because he's filming. You know, he's running a GoPro, and they start threatening him and stuff. And the next thing you know, the camera goes off, and then he's out, and he's got another one where he's in somewhere in Mexico, and he gets robbed on the bus, and he's filming it. Yeah, they actually threaten him with a knife, and he has to give over his money. He does cities in Japan and India, all over the world, and he'll go through and show you all these, not the touristy things, but go down into the city, you know.
Right.
It's really, really interesting, and he does such a good job filming.
Oh, Brian's going to put it on the big screen. Good.
Oh, he's going to put Gone in Buffalo on the big screen, yeah. Now, Brian, we will tell you, since we're going to be probably kicked off, that there are 3 or 4 episodes of Gone in Buffalo that you really need to watch, and you must memorize all of the words, at least to the first episode.
At least.
Okay? So those are the rules.
There will be a test on Monday.
The actual band who does Guy on a Buffalo is Jomo and the Possum Posse is their name. And they're an actual band. I've seen them perform live. And the video that you're watching is from an actual show from out of the 70s. There wasn't called Guy on a Buffalo. I forget what it was called, but.
Why are you telling me sorry, Kendra?
You should be sorry,
sure
Kendra.
okay.
Kendra.
She says, I'm not taking a test on Monday. You're not getting initiated, Kendra. You're fine.
Yeah, we don't want that to
You've
happen.
been here.
No. We don't mind.
No.
We do this every now and then. We're like, it's
You're
okay.
fine.
Let's get kicked off. We're, like she said, burning the house down.
Yeah. It's fine. We do this. All right, 25 seconds.
We're playing it. It's ready. It's over here. It's loaded, ready to go. So
thank you, though.
In the meantime, tomorrow, guys, we will tell you that we're going to be talking about the weirdest thing you ever caught while fishing. So another thing you do during the summer oftentimes is go fishing. The craziest thing you ever reeled in on the end of a fishing line. Somebody told us once about a body they pulled in. KIX 102.5, the 4 states. #1 for country. Morning KIX with Randy and Jen.
Sunshine, then a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon. A high near 93. It's 74 in Joplin.
And we'll give you a look at the weather forecast in the next hour. Plus, the morning KIX takeover is getting ready to start in about 5 minutes.
So make sure to go on the KIX app or the KIX website and vote for the songs that you want to hear this morning.
But we're talking today about your motel hell stories.
The worst experience that you have ever had at a motel or hotel.
623-1025 to tell us about yours.
What happened with you?
Oh, well, I say the one that looked like the Bates Motel. Pretty nasty and scary. Big cracks in the door. You expect somebody to come busting through with a knife. Pretty scary.
When you're in a place like that, you always look around in the bathroom to make sure there's no holes drilled in the wall.
Well, I slept in the bathroom in the tub. I was scared.
Norman, quit looking at those girls, Norman.
Oh, I finally get that now. I know the reference.
And she has to point it out. So, what was your worst experience staying at a motel?
I had to go with my husband.
Oh, that is horrible.
That is
horrific.
What was your worst hotel or motel experience?
Well, this happened whenever we stayed in Vegas at the Excalibur. We got there, and the bed sheets were covered in...
Nope, stop it. I don't know.
I want to say blood. I think it was blood. And they came and you know, they fixed all of it, but then whenever they put the new sheets on, it was covered in blood too.
What is going on? Did people get murdered left and right there?
Yes.
I don't want to know. It's Vegas. You don't ask.
That's what happens. They get murdered in Vegas.
What is the worst experience that you ever had in a motel or hotel?
Okay, so me and my husband tried to go camping at the coast, unable to find a campground. So we finally pull into this hotel, and we go into the room. I go to pull the covers down, and a crack pipe fell out onto the floor.
Well, you don't know. That could have been one of the complimentary services they provided this hotel.
Right?
Yeah, no, pretty gross. Needless to say, we pulled the air mattress out of our trunk, and that's what we slept on.
Stay here 2 nights. Free crack pipe.
That's like the second or third call we've gotten about one of those falling out of the bed. Yeah.
So, what was the craziest thing that ever happened to you staying at a motel or a hotel?
You can text us at 623-1025 or tell us on Facebook or X.
Morning Kicks Takeover is starting in just 5 minutes.
On the 4 states, #1 for country.
Kicks 102.5. All right, it's time.
All right, you guys ready? Are you ready for this?
Again, tomorrow we'll have the Morning Kicks Challenge, too. Major Woody, have you experienced the Morning Kicks Challenge? Was he here last Friday? Did he come on?
I mean, I think he's been around enough
What
that
did
he
you
knows
do
what the morning
last
kick
Friday?
challenge is. I did mumble and hits on my terms.
Oh, no. You still mumbled him, though?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did.
We'll probably do either the Gambler or Classic Country Theater. Seems like I remember explaining Classic Country Theater to Major Woody.
Yeah, I'm
I
pretty
think
sure
we
you
did.
have.
So anyway, that's tomorrow. Plus Born and Raised Festival passes.
Megan is so impatient. Got a buffalo.
Yes, we're doing Guy on a Buffalo now, okay, until we get kicked off. You guys ready?
In case we don't see you, bye.
Can you guys hear it? No, I haven't muted. And he thought to himself, oh man, I gotta get away from the bear. Chase. Oh no, I better just turn around and chase him back. Because guess what? I'm on a buffalo. Sing it, everybody. Buffalo. Hey, bear. Bet you didn't know.
Buffalo.
Just watch him go. Guy on a buffalo. Guy on a buffalo. Oh, no.
Buffalo.
Second verse. One day the guy on a buffalo was riding around through the forest. He didn't see that Indian guy crouched down and he popped off a shot. Bam! Hey, better watch what you're doing. Bam! Buffalo! Your gun on a stump! On a buffalo! We'll step on your foot. Ouch! Wake up. There you go.
There you go.
Episode 1 of Guy on a Buffalo. You have now experienced its beauty, its majesty.
We didn't get kicked off any platforms.
Of any of them?
No.
Well, dang. No, you check
No,
this
you
out.
check this
You don't tell
out.
me
Get
to
out of
check this out.
here.
You check it out. All right, guys. So have a great rest of your day. It was great, Major Woody, and you need to watch the rest of the episodes because
They're fabulous.
what's the Cougar line? So these guys, Jomo and the Possum Posse, sell T-shirts that say things like "Break your gun on a stump,"
Mm-hmm.
or
the merch is just
the merchandise is awesome. Get down, kitty cat.
yeah.
That's
yeah.
the one. Yeah,
That's
from
good.
the Cougar. He fights a cougar. So have a great rest of your day. Love you guys.
Bye.